Welcome to Tebbles Says.
Hello, hi, hello. Did you miss me? I missed you just as much, Skawaga. I'm here. I'm back. I'm having it again. I am with Samu, my friend. She's my friend. If you didn't know, now you do. Hi, girl.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
She was so nervous, Shem, man.
I
She
still
was
am.
burning. She was burning.
still am.
Like the lady fat. Mzala gooby. Heat wave
Gooby.
inside.
Yeah, 32 degrees inside and outside. It's hot.
How are you?
I'm okay.
She
I'm
looks
still
so
nervous.
pretty. I know. She looks so pretty.
Thank you.
Went into it,
Ing. Dwebishia.
and I can't do
We
it.
try, guys. We try.
Really?
Okay.
Are you going to
Self-taught.
teach me?
Self-taught.
Are you going to teach me?
I'll try.
You can't
A lot of
try.
people have said, "Can you teach me?" And it's like it's very hard. I also learned from YouTube. Sometimes.
You can
I was
follow the
watching
instructions.
videos and following the instructions.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mzalo, when you are one instructor, follow. Am I saying it right?
Yes, I am. Though.
Instruction
True.
follow.
Yeah.
No, I'm good with it in baking. It doesn't matter. I can bake.
So you can follow instructions. So you can. You can.
Are you good?
Um,
Tell
I
my
have
followers, my watchers, who are you? Where
Who
you
I
from?
am. Oh, look, I'm knocking my head on the wall.
Amzala. It's the nerves.
It is, right?
I know.
Okay.
I know.
I'm Samu Nkosi-Sithole. Nkosi first. Then I got married into the Sithole clan. Happy marriage. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a professional.
Ing.
Yeah, and so forth and so forth. Yeah, that's who I am in a nutshell. But yeah, I wear my mother and wife crowns first.
I wanted to jump into that for you are a wife.
Yes.
By all means. Tell us. When did you get married? How did you meet your husband?
Husband. I don't husband. Me, I wife. I don't husband.
That's why she's my
I wife. We met 13 years ago. So last week we were celebrating. Was it last week? No, 2 weeks ago. On the 14th. We were celebrating our 13th year anniversary.
Okay, go back, Keg. I'm here. Hey, you can't laugh.
She's laughing. This lady, it's the nerves.
Leave the nerves. I want cake. Where's the cake?
You'll get cake. I'll bake it myself.
I'm coming back to this lovely house. You heard it here. I hope she does not change her mind.
I won't. No, I normally don't change my mind.
Your wife. Tell me about that.
My wife. Okay. We met in 2010 as Paza. And that day, I was meant to go to church. It was a Tuesday. Then, yeah, you know, traffic at Pumepitori. Come on, guys.
I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. Well, now you know from me. Now you know from me. Then we got held up by traffic to Joburg from Pretoria, no ma'am, and then we got here late. She's like, okay, sharp, we're not going to church. My younger brother's like, I'm Kapi shop. And I'm like, dude, yes, you know?
Yes, girl. Yes,
Dude, it's 7:30. I don't want to go outside. He
dark.
begged me. My brother's got a way to make me do things.
Okay.
Sharp. He begged me until I agreed. Get to the shop. I light a cigarette, and then this woman passes. Oh.
You like you.
Yay! I went mad.
Okay.
And then my brother comes out of the shop. I was outside. When he comes out of the shop, I say, hey, dude, Umbonile. You know, me and my brother have that relationship. Hey, Umbonile, Brian.
She's
He
hot.
peeps through the window, you know? And then he says to me, so who wants to be a party in life? No one. And now he's pushing me in the right direction, you know?
Yes, go get her. What?
I wait for her to come out of the shop. I greet her. Hello, can I know you?
Halala.
You know?
Yes.
I first said, no, hi, you're beautiful, actually.
I would have said I know. I'm just saying.
She says, you too.
Halala.
Although I don't believe she saw anything that day.
Hey, she was just.
It was late. It was just.
Hey, they got
You
to
know?
say my friend.
You know?
Hey.
Okay. And I'm like, can I know you? She's like, yeah, sure. Come give me your number. you know? And then she's like, I left my phone. What? You know?
Eish.
I take her number. Now me, I'm only 20 years old. I'm broke. I get home. I'm like, how do I contact this person? I said, please call me.
You are the worst.
I'm the worst, right?
You sent a call back.
She calls me, and I'm like, no, I just wanted you to have my number, and that's it. Then the following day, I started calling her frequently.
Oh,
Then
you
I
called.
called.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm like, so
Then
you
I called.
Yeah,
No, that day, like, number. That's
yes,
it.
so
That's all that
okay.
mattered for me. Then, yeah. And then we started talking. A week later, we started dating. And
I like
we've
how she's
been together
smiling.
since.
She's like,
Of course. 13 years is no joke, guys.
no, 13.
No joke. It's no joke. But it's been a roller coaster. It's been amazing, though.
Have you always known you like she and not he?
I can safely say yes.
Okay.
Because, yes, I've had boyfriends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sorry, James, it was the most boring thing ever.
I'm going
It
to
was
start.
the most boring thing ever. Like, bengichola because
Yeah, Joel, I'm sorry.
ngiyachola
Yes,
and
I'm sorry.
makangishelile, it's like, how
Uyangishela.
uyangishela.
Ah,
Ushela mina. Ngiyamqoma, you know? But it was never, yeah. Then I had my first girl crush at the age of 12.
Okay.
I still remember the girl, and it turns out Nae, you know? But I've never spoken to her. I've never, you know. But I had
Too
my
slow.
first girl crush at the age of 12. So I've always known.
Mautinae. Meaning?
Now you remember.
Hi! Yeah!
And it's like I knew. When
You
I
were
saw
feeling
that
it
girl, I'm like, hey,
inside.
this girl's
Yeah.
nice, you know.
You were feeling it. Do you know?
Yeah. But I only started having girlfriends in high school.
How did your parents take it? Was it like, okay, mama, I'm out? Like, okay, great stuff. Or
So
was
I
it,
came
oh,
out
hell
at
no?
the age of 19.
Oh my God.
Yeah, a year before I met my wife. I came out. I wrote my mother a letter.
Amen.
Because
Yes,
I was scared of facing her. Woman to woman, child to mother.
Whatever you
take
want to call it, someone don't
you know, so I
Dear
don't know what
ma'am.
I'm gonna say to her, but like I wrote her a letter and I told her, Uti, this may come as a shock to you. However, this is how I am. You know,
Okay.
I'm still your daughter.
still
I'm
love
not
you.
changing. I love you.
Yes.
Blah blah blah. You know,
Yes.
trying to butter the
Soften,
bread.
yes. Understand before
That
the
was-
cargo toast.
you know,
Yeah, very
you
child.
understand? So yeah, when she first took it, it was a matter of high stage.
Yeah,
you know,
uzodlula.
izodlula
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Breathe.
Because she used to see, you know, like, hi, Samu Nkosi-Sithole, hi, you know?
Hey.
And then after coming out, yaba indaba ukuthi, "Hayi man, this thing is getting
Serious.
serious.
Ah,
You know, it's getting much more deeper."
kuningia.
Mhm. So that's when I met my wife, and she saw
Ngisemathandweni.
this is way more than I thought.
Yes,
you know.
iyakudela.
Yeah, so at first it wasn't easy
Okay.
because I'd always need to explain myself, and it's not a matter of Wuti, I was ever angry at my parents for not understanding.
Yes.
I mean, we come from two different generations,
Yes,
two different
yes.
understandings. So for me, it was a matter of being patient with my mother and my father before I'm patient with myself.
Myself.
What was important for me was that they know,
Yes.
you know,
They accept.
because you get criticized in a pan.
Yes.
So
Imagine
if you get this little support you
from
get
a
from
home.
Mekhaya,
Yes.
then it makes things a little bit easier. So at first it wasn't easy because we needed to understand and welcome this whole new concept of a daughter,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
However, I think I had a conversation with my mother at the age of 26.
Okay.
She sat me down. She wanted to understand what is this lifestyle they call it, you know.
Yes. Yes.
What is this lifestyle that you're living? Like, am I gonna have grandkids? And you know, and I reassured her, Wuti, this is who I am. And she asked me a question, maybe which is the question that the answer to she got reassured. Wuti, is this because I'm a bad parent? No.
No.
Is this because you were sexually assaulted? No.
Were you?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
And my response to her was, I had a girlfriend when it happened. So it's not because of that. It's because of who I am. I don't have any sexual feelings or any emotional feelings for a man. So
I wish I could have spoken to her. I'm also a sexual assault survivor. I say survivor because I'm not a victim.
No,
you know,
it
happened I think when I was like 7, and it was within the family. It wasn't something apart. It was something that it wasn't even happening in my corner. It was happening in bed because we song. You know, this thing and only to find he's 10 years older than me, and he was taking advantage of me for a whole year. I'm going to get to my question.
No, get to it, darling. Get to it. No worries.
I think it took me a while to. I'm not gonna say get over it because you don't really get over it. You don't
get over it,
and you don't forget it.
No.
I chose to forgive. True. Why? I don't think he would like anybody to do lento yana ayenzekin emntaneni wakhe.
Yeah, true.
And why jail? Like life was just fucked up. You know? So I think for me it was like, oh, God is reassuring me, everything is fine.
Yeah.
Do I have my moments? I do. And do I have breakdowns? Maybe once in a while. You know? Like when you, it's not necessarily good to bad parenting and anything. It's this thing, why me? Because Mina with me, it was him, my older sister, and then me in the middle.
Wow.
My older sister would sleep, she still does, she sleeps like a log.
Sleeps dead.
You know? We are gone. And then he would take advantage of me. After school, we school in.
Wow.
You know? So for a full year, he took advantage of me. And I learned, I think, in Parliament, grade 7. Soul buddies. Remember soul buddies?
Yeah.
That's when I realized,
that's when a lot of us woke up.
Yes, I'm like,
that's when a lot of us woke up. Yeah.
This guy, what he did to me is what this uncle is doing. And they're saying it's wrong. Hey! And then I actually didn't talk at first. I told this other cousin of mine, how are you getting over it? How are you surviving it? I'm not going to say getting over it because it's not something that it's not Chicago.
No,
you know?
I don't think I really got over it because till today I've got a fear of guns.
But coming is fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like namhlanje noma ngahamba la estradini and there's yabole moto imali. And these guys with the guns, I literally go across the road. Because ngiyasabi spam, you know, like that's just what remained from that whole experience, you know.
Do you know him?
No. It happened in a different province even. Like I wasn't home. I was visiting. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Visiting my don't be.
I am because I know how you feel. And for the fact that
I was 16.
I was 7.
16.
I was 7.
Imagine.
We should do something about this. Like we should have like other survivors. Like I'm a survivor.
Why not?
We are forming something.
Because it helps people.
It does.
It helps people.
It does.
Like I said earlier, Uguti, I wasn't saying it to you. I think I was saying it to my wife, Uguti. With me, it's a matter of if I inspire someone else as little as I can.
Yes.
I've heard people say I inspire them. Sorry, I touched the mic.
Frankie, are you okay?
So I've heard people say we inspire them in terms of our marriage, in terms of us being open and, you know, about having our kids and living our truth. I've heard people say I inspire them with my life story. You know, people say write a book. People say do a podcast. People, you know.
No, don't do a podcast. We are friends now. You can't be doing what I'm doing. No, don't do a podcast.
Competition.
I don't want competition. I'm going to unfriend you.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. But like, yeah, I think the little that I can do to inspire someone else or change someone's life in a very little way.
Yes,
just by hearing how I had kids or how I got raped and survived it, you know, why am I scared of guns as compared to like bullet? That's why in service.
Tell me about that before we get to the kids. Tell me about that whole experience. Tell me what happened.
So a friend and I were going to do the friend's hair And even my grandmother and my aunt said, okay, it's December time. When it gets dark, don't use the certain bridge. Go around, what. Now, this is Mpumalanga. Kashisa, December, the sun sets.
Yes,
Very late,
8.
you know? So we're like, Kusiyakanya, let's use this.
Yeah,
You know?
Hey.
And then we decide to go there. And then we see Futi. I'm the one that said, those guys at the end of the bridge are making me kind of uncomfortable. Because they're standing on two sides of the bridge. We're supposed to walk in between them. You know, that gut feeling. And it's not the first time I've had that. Because many guys in Banjim Kunza chose. And many times I've seen it. Guys, I'm happy to choose.
I think 2-3 weeks ago, I literally had a panic attack. I was literally shaking like a leaf. I am terrified. I couldn't even breathe.
I don't like Joburg, but like then I sad. So then I say, no, these guys are making me uncomfortable, blah, blah, blah. She's like, no, we'll be fine. We'll walk past. So the one guy pretends, you know, like, and then the other one is apparently on his phone. As we walk past, the one who's peeing takes out a gun and he's like, give me your phone and what. So she hit my phone because
obviously you have in your phone now.
She on my phone, you know, and he wants money. We don't have money. And
we did the hymns. You should have said. You should have phoned Dad.
And then he's like, phone's nothing, money nothing, you know. And then he's like, no, now you're gonna follow us. We're punishing you or something
for not having anything,
having money, or you know. Then next to the bridge there was like a dip, you know. So we went down that dip, and then
both of them.
Yeah, both of them.
Did you go open a case?
Yeah, we did. They went to prison and came out.
Oh, so you do know them?
No, we don't.
You didn't see them?
Well, we saw them.
Okay.
So we saw them. The friend of mine knew the one guy. And that's how we got fortunate. Because on the way back home, she said, don't worry, I know the one guy. Then they got arrested. And Sahambi Casey, Babo Shaba, we went to prison.
After how many years?
We went for the prison, not the
sentencing.
Prison, the sentencing and stuff. Like, we get caught, it took about a full year.
Okay.
Because the whole of 2007 was court. And then they went to prison for about 5 to 8 years.
So they did go to prison?
They did.
My cousin didn't. He went to prison for something totally different. He was... whatever he had a dispute with my grandfather. They kicked him out. And then... So he was being arrested for housebreaking. Not for me.
Not for you.
And
but do you feel that justice was served?
I honestly don't care. What I don't want him to do is I don't want to associate with him. I remember after my grandfather died, he wanted us to have a conversation. What
about
the
what?
fuck? Like, hi. Why am I saying hi to you? According to me, I scum at the bottom of my shoe. If you felt the need to take advantage of a 7-year-old, you are a scum.
That's
do you understand?
Disgusting, yeah.
I understand. Like, according to him, we're family. We should get over it. Fuck family. Go die.
What?
Go die. Go jump off a cliff. So and I've got this yearning to go look him in the eye and tell him, I wonder if you're going to like it if somebody does that to your daughter.
I don't think he would though.
Yeah,
no
but again,
would.
now then you would understand what I felt.
What you felt. 100%.
Do you understand? Because I felt robbed. I mean, 7 years. And then I lost my virginity at the age of 17, and then I had my son at 18, ne? From 15, 16, you know, there are these signs. You lost your virginity. So you've got this. I just wanted to say to them, I didn't lose it willingly. I lost it forcefully. Somebody forced themselves onto me. You understand?
I also say that because I didn't lose it willingly. I do say, yes, I lost my virginity at 16. 16!
Like, who does that? Yeah.
Sorry. You don't know the circumstances. Like, calm down, you know, like, in Pilozet as
That's funny. It's not that's funny anyways.
You get used to this cloud
that's hanging over your head. Yes.
Now you're corner, there's this thing that you're not hiding, but it's
for the rest of your life. Yeah. Like, it's something that's no matter what happens, even if they hypnotize
every
you.
Every new relationship you get into, every new scenario you get into, if you feel scared, it triggers. If you like kuningi, but like we are trying to feel
you know. What can you tell the rapes? I'm gonna say survivors, ne? But
Yes.
kuna victim mentality of I'm like this because I was raped. I'm like this because I was raped. Like, what can you tell them? I'm very passionate about this. I'm on my energy is like.
I think for me, this is a personal opinion, right? I've come across a lot of women who use this whole rape thing to their own advantage.
Yes.
And the only thing I can say is that they must remember, Oguti, there are people that are still suffering. Because if you use it to your advantage, you're not suffering.
Yes, no.
You are it's like you're using it as bait. So if you're using it as bait, you are proud of it. It's not a nice thing. To us that have it still lingering in our lives 17 years later, it's buhlungu to see those women take that and use it for their own benefit.
Yes.
You must understand I'm like this because I was raped. No, you are like that because you're like that.
Yes, it's who you are. You're an asshole.
Finish
You're an asshole. Finish.
Like,
it has nothing to do with you.
You understand?
Yes.
Like, I'm not gonna go to my mom and say, yeah, vele, ninje ngoba, no, ninje ngoba ninje.
Do you guys talk about it?
Who?
Your family, your mother?
Nah, actually.
I thought I was the only one. Like, my family does. We don't talk about it, period.
We don't.
And
I talk to my wife about it. When I see the need to talk about it, I talk to my wife about it.
I don't talk about it, period. Like I say, after
do you feel the need to talk about it? If you don't,
I'm one of those
then it's
people.
fine.
I suffer in silence. I'm like I told them that the last time.
But if it's making you suffer, then you should talk about it.
I'm not gonna talk about it. I mean, like I told you, I'm one of those. I'm like a butterfly before I like butterfly. Yes, my say cocoon. Because I'm going to shed, I go into my cocoon. And I say, I'm a beautiful butterfly. And that was last week.
Yeah, we don't deal with things the same. So Bella's want us funny. So Mina, I do talk about it with my wife. Now, my really there and then. Not do it. It's gonna be an ongoing topic. This is what happened. No, in the beginning of our relationship, yes, because it was only like 4 years after it happened. It was still kind of fresh. I was going through therapy and whatnot. But now it's a matter of guys. Asidlule, yes, but like
yes,
and I'm happy.
You look very happy. I like that. So let me ask you this: there are these women who are using it to get men into trouble if they're not doing what they want them to do. Recently, I've seen this one here. This lady. This lady is threatening this guy. I'm going to say, if you don't do what I want money, I want this, I want that, I want that.
That's disgusting.
What can you tell those women?
True.
You know? So what advice can you give them before we move on?
Sure, that's a difficult one because I feel like they should put themselves in the child's shoes. If that stigma is going to stay with the dad as
for
well
the rest
as
of
the
his
child.
life, yes.
You understand?
Like I'd be in a relationship with you, we date, and
They
then
need help.
Exactly.
They need help. That's the only advice I can give. They need
Go get help.
Because if I speak anything other than that, and I don't want that. You know, that will be me judging them. Because as I said, it's disgusting. That's me judging them, right? Because of the way me nangi kabanga ngakhona. However, from a broader perspective, they need help. There's nothing further than that. But
yes, you cannot want to accuse somebody of something they didn't.
They didn't do. Like,
moving on to a lighter, conversation. You said kids. He said,
hey, these rascals.
I kicked the table. You should have seen how Frank is looking at me. Oh, Frank, I kicked the table. Like, he was like... Excuse Frank. We had to go change our glasses. We're no longer drinking water, we're drinking Bev. I'm a Bev drinker, leave me alone. Kids, tell me.
December, girl.
Who's really about to December phones turn off? People.
Whose phones?
Let me tell you this. Whoa. Network vele ya telecom. Yes,
yeah.
Ikabuya ka di-ones.
Wow, guys. Send a contract na Telkom. Hey, as in Zosha.
Woo, okay, so we spoke marriage.
Spoke marriage.
We spoke incidents. Now we're talking about our bundle of joys. Are they bundle of joys?
They are.
Okay, tell me.
Although they
Tell
can
me
be
where the joy
they
comes.
can be a headache. Sorry.
I have a 5-year-old. She's showing me flames, my friend. Hey,
How
check
is
this.
5? Because 3 is showing me flames.
That's all I can tell you.
3 times 2 is showing me.
Tell me about your children, because you said you married a wife. Now, kids? How do we
How do we do that? The maths is not mathing.
It's not mathing.
Let me
my
math
friend.
it for you. So I think it was 2019.
Okay.
Started consulting. Well, it was a conversation that happened end of 2018.
Okay.
So my wife always, like, she's known for a while with
Oh, okay.
yeah, now she's exposed a lot to abantwana.
Okay.
So she's like, yes, yabafuna, but if bangafiki, then it's okay.
Okay.
You know, I'm a mother already. You know, she's like,
She has kids.
not biologically,
Oh,
but
mngani.
yeah, umamncane, umamkhulu,
Yes.
you know. So auntie, so like
Right.
ingane zakhe, you know. So she was like, kids, no kids, me, I'm happy, you know. And I'm like, me, kids, yes, please.
Okay.
And we agreed. It was a mutual agreement. It's okay, can start the process. So started consulting with the clinic. 2019 Jan, we did our first consult. I had fibroids. Guys, Leo, women are going through the worst. I must tell you.
I don't know why you're telling him. He's not part of this. Tell me.
Because he's a guy in our presence, right? So they picked up that I've got quite a lot
I'm
of
giving him a
fibroids.
stink eye because he doesn't know what fibroids. Do you know what fibroids are? Oh God.
I
He
this
paid
guy- this
attention.
guy is-
He paid attention in school.
He listened.
He did. Okay, you had fibroids?
Yeah, so I had an open myomectomy, and it would be the second time I had fibroids. I had to wait for like 6 months to heal. After that, because it's like an open, very, like, extremely.
You're extremely brave.
I had no choice though.
Oh, dude, everybody has a choice. I still have my rotten teeth. I'm not going to.
No,
take
I've
them
got a
out.
rotten tooth now. Those choices we can make.
I have 5.
No, Five.
Exactly. I will show you behind the camera. I've got 5. 5. Man. There is no way in hell am I going to a dentist. Leave me alone.
Anyways, wow, your problems are many. Woo, I can't
Yeah.
deal. Hi, I have seen you, Nickel. Anyways, so we waited for 6 months to heal. My 6 months was from when they calculated. They said we must come back in August. Hey, August, I wanted to group for the last time.
And have
Went to a trip, all weekend trip. Got sloshed. Had fun. Now after here, I suppose
I'm having kids.
I'm going to have
A
babies
child.
now. Yeah, it was a child back then.
Yes.
You know, so we went through the whole sperm bank thing, and it was an exciting journey, I must say. The selection of
The sperm donor.
the daughterhood, you know.
Let me just say this. You are very rich.
No,
That is very expensive. Tell me about that.
It wasn't.
She's giving
What's
me money.
expensive? Wait, what's expensive?
She's giving me money after this. She's giving
You must give me money first.
Jay,
What is expensive?
I don't know. You tell me. This Gabantu, you did say she kept saying as fan, singabant as fan, funny. So meaning, if in our banks as fan and hers is a lot.
Not
Because she went through
that's
that.
fine, but mine is not a lot.
You went through a spam bank.
Guys, wait. That was in 2019.
How
Just
much was
getting the semen alone was 3.6.
it? Really? And
Everyone gets
30,000.
shocked when I tell them that. It was only 3,600.
Lama 30-something thousand. It was up 10.
Angazi.
People need to stop being bougie. When you find people, I went through a spam pack and it's very expensive. No, Donna, it's not expensive. My friend Samu went through that and she said it's 3 points.
What I can say is I'm a processor wafan.
Okay.
So there's IUI, which is what we did, which is
IUI?
the insemination.
Yeah,
the abbreviations I'll swear at you. So yeah, it's where they inseminate and use your own eggs.
Okay.
Then there's IVF, where they take your eggs out and then put them back. Yeah, all of those funny businesses.
I want a girl or a boy.
Yeah, what was
That's the one I want with my white man in future. I'll drink to that. Woo!
So ours wasn't expensive.
Okay.
When people ask me and I tell them the estimate price for everything, like for the whole 12 months, if I may, no, 10 months, if I may put it.
How much was it?
About 25K.
I did say she's got money.
For everything, though.
But she's got money.
That's the doctor, the medication, the hormones, the sperm, the...
Doctor,
How much IVF? Okay,
because I'm in IVF. Leave me alone.
manje wayenza IVF uzothola umlungu.
Yeah, I need to umlungu. I can't say such things on camera. What's wrong with you? She's certifying our friendship. Like,
I'm just asking.
so when did you find out? I'm moving along. Leave me alone.
When did we find out?
Yes. And how did you find out you were pregnant?
Okay, so we inseminated on the 15th of October, 2019. And they said, wait for 2 weeks. Don't take any test. Don't do that. And you know me, I'm a curious cat. I took a test about, must wait for 14 days. I took a test at around like 10 days.
And it said positive.
12 days. It was a faint line. Did I not faint? I was like, I'm sure. Is it
is it not? What is it showing me?
You know, that's when I started being like,
what if it didn't happen?
What if it didn't happen? Now we must pay again.
25K.
And what was nice about our doctor is that we were supposed to inseminate in August. Then I said, no, I'll come in September. Okay. Then in September, when she saw my eggs and everything, she's like, nope, let's not waste your money. Let's wait.
Oh, so she was honest enough.
Yeah, she was.
Okay.
Which I'm very grateful for.
Okay.
You know, because she was the one that was like, we're not ready. Let's come back next month.
Okay.
And go to the pharmacy and get these hormones and these. And she pumped me with hormones. Like, then the following month, there were 2 huge eggs. And that's where the twins come from.
She's going to give me a list of the hormones. Are you going to give me a list of
I don't even know what hormones they are.
serious right now?
This
friendship is not mixture.
Guys, I don't understand medication terms. Mama telekhanda lekhanda siphuze nisiphethe ikhanda. No, like mabathi elekhanda, panado yekhanda le ngiyithathela ikhanda, ngiyithathele into. So bathe le ihormone ukuthi ube pregnant. Ufuna uba pregnant ngizoyithatha. Ukuthi yini? I have no idea.
And then you learn to I'm a twins. Wait.
So after I took my pregnancy test in Papa, the actual 14 days, I feel that went to go take a blood test at the lab. They didn't say you must come with your pregnancy test.
Hey, you didn't bring it.
No, I didn't. Then I went to the lab. Then they called me, and the phone call happened. I was exiting the train at Park Station. So bengiphuma etraining angene call 7:30 in the morning. Hi, you're speaking to Sbanbali from where?
Lab.
And I'm like, yes. This is from the doctor now. The doctor's response.
Oh, okay.
The first thing was congratulations.
I love it. And I can't tell people says boom, but it's
says boom, but like you don't talk to anybody.
I would so push for anything.
Exactly.
And God now.
Training, like just as I exit the door.
Like,
you know.
Are you
She's like,
serious?
what's going on? I'm like,
Oh, so you were with baby?
yes. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, baby's pregnant. From then, now I'm acting all pregnant. I'm like,
Yeah, Zara, you see the nose changing around 2 days later.
No. Luckily for me, my nose only changed closer to the time. Like, I was a pretty preggy.
Really?
I was.
She has to send you pictures so we can see.
Really?
Yeah.
I was. Until the end. I won't send you the end. I'll send you the beginning. I won't have
We want to see the end. We want to see the end.
No, but yeah, so that's how I found out which I'm pregnant.
Okay.
Then they asked for more tests. I'm like, Njani, what's going on? You know?
Yeah, like maybe
you get
something is
scared.
wrong. Yeah, they made a mistake. What?
No, then apparently the second test was because whatever they're testing is a bit high.
Okay.
And then they said the doctor wants to see you. I went to the doctor, we did the scan. She's like, yeah, congratulations, there's your pregnancy. Then when she moved, I'll call it the cursor.
Yeah.
In a computer.
Yeah, then.
She moves the cursor and then the second bubble shows and I'm like, she's like, actually, you're having twins. I'm like, oh my God.
I only wanted one.
I felt it though. Because immediately after the whole insemination thing, I kept saying, go baby, what if I two? Yes. I think it's been part of Izinto that I've wished from Nimngane.
To have twins.
Either be a twin or have twins.
They are the cutest. I saw them. They are so amazing. Like honestly, I expected her to go, hey, how are you? And she's like, Mama, yes, she said. I'm like, oh, she's so cute.
Well, that happens a lot. A lot of people expect Abosasa to speak. Well, now we're saying names. A lot of people expect the twins to speak English. And
no, mine does. My 5-year-old
full time.
My 5-year-old, I call her my white mlungu.
Wow.
She doesn't say anything else. She speaks English. The other day, a little joke. The other day, they sent a little shading and the globes basically were chatting. And it says, "Like the behind." So basically, like that. And then what Dima before time? I like the candle. And then like she came back and she's like, "Oh, Mama, I want to go for foot the candle." I was like, "Wait, what?" Like, I want to go for foot the candle. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, my old white woman. Go.
So cute.
You know?
No, but they do speak English.
Okay.
But their primary language is Zulu.
But they're so cute.
Thank you.
So tell me about this marriage. Who?
No lobalas yet.
Yes.
Just legally married.
I want the cake. And are you going to have like a white wedding, traditional wedding thing?
I don't know.
I'm invited.
I don't know.
Did you hear me telling you?
I want to.
Okay.
Me, I like things and things like that.
Yeah.
So
you wouldn't
I want to.
You wouldn't like me if you didn't like things.
No, but like honestly, I do want to.
Okay.
But we're not in a hurry.
Oh.
We're already married. We're raising a family. You know.
Have a beautiful house.
Thank you.
I'm moving in. Which one is mine?
This one right here. It's got a lot of...
I can see. Yeah, no, it's mine.
So yeah, it's no rush. But it's something that I do want to see
happen.
Okay. But it's not something compulsory.
Yes.
Whether ENZ or
ENZ,
it doesn't change where I am with my family.
Here's the stereotype thing that people are saying. They're saying, mine is Wana, no Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Leo will never treat me better than Sam. Sam is a girl, Leo is a boy. Mm. Most of the people that I've seen or met who have dated both genders, they say, this male gender is not make sure.
Okay.
And she treats me way better. How true is that?
I think, like you mentioned, it's a stereotype.
I can't give that. This bev that she's giving me is spilling out of my mouth. I have never drank this bev before, ne? Yeah.
I think, like you mentioned, when you asked your question, it's a stereotype. And stereotypes are not necessarily true.
True, yes.
I think as people, each to their own,
mm-hmm.
you know, I believe my woman treats me better than any other woman or man would treat me because that's who she is.
She said my woman. I'll drink to that.
You know, she would
Yes.
treat me better than any other woman or man anywhere
Treat
else.
you. Mhm.
Just like when, if you were to date a man and a woman, your preference lies wherever it lies.
My preference lies with the white man.
You know, Yabona, what you just said, similar to that, there's a stereotype.
Yes.
Uguti, indoda enje would treat you better than indoda
yes,
enje.
yes.
Indoda enemali is treat her better than indoda broke. It's not the same
with
though.
that, I disputed Ganjan. You know, if I love you, ne? If I love you, I'm going to love you. Neshorte one, neskipisi one.
That's exactly how it is with the stereotype that you raised in your question. If mina umuntu wami ngimphatha kahle uzongiphatha kahle. If engithanda uzongiphatha kahle.
Take notes.
You understand? So whether or not that person is male or female or trans or
females,
however.
basically she's saying bakhona females who are treating people like that.
Yes. People think ukuthi asinayo
problems
GBV with my lesbians just because we are the same G. Guys, there are people going through it out there.
Ne?
In the same-sex relationships, in the heterosexual relationships. Kuyafana.
Ne?
It's because my mom used to say to me, in a household, there will be arguments, there will be fights. That is because you're two different people. What matters is how you solve it.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So whether or not I'm living with a man or I'm living with a woman, inkinga zohlezi zikhona. Kuya ngokuthi sizisolve kanjani as people. As people abayenzani ababuild a future together. If ngibone ukuthi my wife was not sufficient for me, I would have left. Naye same thing. Ukuthi I'm a woman and she's a woman, siphathana kangcono. I don't think it exists.
Thank you. Well, she answered it perfectly. Did you?
I don't think it exists.
She answered it just to the T. So let me ask you this.
Ask.
I like how you're smiling. I'm fun, I know. Pride Week.
Yeah.
Do you think it still has its meaning? Do you think it still carries its value?
Personally, yes.
Okay.
I think I may have quite a bit to say about that, but I don't want to be like I'm on the fence about it, right? Okay. I've been to Pride from I think I was 19 or something, and now that I'm at a certain age, I see it differently.
Okay.
I went to Pride, yes, because I wanted to have fun. I wanted to celebrate myself. When I went to Pride, I even said that I'm going to celebrate who I am. You understand? People take it out of context. We're trying to be out there.
Yes.
But the purpose of Pride is to celebrate us. Mina, that's according to my understanding.
Yes.
It's to celebrate who we are and the pride we have in ourselves. Mina, I am extremely proud of who I am. And that is the main reason why people accept me. Let me speak about my family. That is the reason why my family would accept me better. Because I'm proud of who I am. Yes. I've never hidden myself. So I won't hide myself from my neighbor. I won't hide myself from, yes, goodness and out here, but I can't live my life scared.
She's not hiding it all. When I walked in, she's like, this is my wife. I'm like, yes, get it. And your wife was like, yeah, but no. I give hugs like, bring it. Yeah, it's not me, it's the Bev talking, it's her fault.
She asked for it though. So I think for me, pride serves its purpose for me.
For you.
I think is pride now a party scene or does it still have its purpose? For me, it does.
Okay.
It still holds its purpose. For the next person, it can be fun time. Your jive and your bona, other Easter bunnies, and celebrities and
I'm on the Easter Bunny's part.
you got left behind. We're moving forward.
So tell me, I'm still on the Pride. Tell me about your designs, your umbrellas,
The umbrella
She's going to design it for me now.
The umbrella we actually bought there.
Okay.
But the actual Pride outfit I did myself. I took a plain white shirt. I'm a very artistic person. I draw. I don't paint, but like I can do stuff.
She's going to draw the Tebbles emblem, and then she's going to design my T-shirt for me. I want it on record.
Oh, you want me to say yes?
Yes. No, I don't want you to say yes. You have to say yes.
I'm going to say yes.
She's a horrible person.
No, so the outfit I did myself. I cut my own shorts from long jeans. I painted the shorts pockets. I cut a full work shirt, cut off the arms, painted it rainbow, back and front.
You're going to send us a picture. You guys
did my own makeup for the event.
Yet she does not want to teach me.
I didn't say I'm not going to teach you.
She lives very far.
I do live far from everybody that is. But yeah, Pride, I made sure I stand out for myself. Like, it made me feel good. It made me feel hot.
You looked great.
When I walked, even when I came out, go Pride, there's this guy, I was like, oh my God, you look so nice. Can I take a picture of you? I'm like, making me feel very important.
She's my type of people. Did you say go?
I went mad. I even came back and I was like, baby, there's a guy that took pictures with me. And he's like, he's going to follow me. Yes! And I'm like, please do follow me. It made me feel very, because of, I already felt good in what I was wearing. And I did it myself.
When you feel good, you look good.
Of course.
Talking about you feel good. When I love. Talking about followers, how do people follow you?
How do people follow me? The most active account we've got right now is the TikTok account. Well, the content is mainly my kids on the TikTok account, but I do have me and my wife here and there. At Nkosi-Sithole, at Nkosi__Sithole_family. On Facebook, I am still active, but I haven't been on quite a lot. So Samgelegile Nkosi-Sithole. I haven't been on Insta. I'm not a fan of Insta.
Next, nobody is.
I'm not a fan of Insta.
Like, I can't keep up with it.
Insta, selling people dreams.
Her bio on TikTok are 2 queens and twins.
Of course. 2 queens, a prince and a princess.
Yes. Yeah, I forgot the prince and the princess part.
Yes, 2 queens, a prince and a princess.
Thank you for agreeing to this.
Thank you.
I had a great time and my bath is finished, so meaning I must close this.
We must close the party. But it was nice. Thank you for inviting me, guys. It was great.
Did you have fun?
I did, actually. As nervous as I was in the beginning, but right now I think
I'm such a great host. I'm such a great host.
You are. But thank you so much.
Okay, well, thank you. Remember to follow us on Facebook, it's Abanskosana. On TikTok, it's @Tebbles30. On Instagram, it's @Tebbles30. Do you use X?
No. I'm scared of X, guys, yo.
On X, it's Tebbles SKN. I don't post. On X, it's Tebbles SKN. And you can go to podcast.southafrica.co.za, podcast.southafrica.co.za. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, and comment. And this is how I close it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, leave it like a kid's a bangos because I'm playing. But to you, I am Tebbles. Until next week. Say bye. Bye.